to you. Another lovely day today again, very warm. This morning anyway, I think I got about 2.5 hours sunbathing in the veranda. It was very nice. Then it's something away and we get a wee bit cooler. But yeah, it was a busy day, I must admit, and really enjoying it. In case you're wondering why I'm wearing so yellow tonight, well, I volunteer up to the virus here. Hello Matthew, I volunteer at what you call spotted zebras. The spotted zebras is a group of kids with additional needs, and they meet once a month along kids play. So today they put on a post, and today is the Global Development Delayed Day, and they were asked to wear some yellow. So I'm just going to wear, hi Winnie, hi Ian, hi Don. I'm just going to wear some yellow and to praise a wee bit of spotted zebras. The kids with special needs, absolutely wonderful. And the parents, oh, they're marvellous, get marvellous patience. So, here we are, part 2 tonight again. And I may as well, I'll start off where I finished. Because my 3 years were up in the maintenance department. And because I was doing quite well at the college, I was doing 4 nights, I done 3 nights in the Camp for Further Education, and I done a night at the craft class on a Friday night in John Brown's. You got a hot pie and a cup of tea, but it was a rush, see when it's finished. I had to rush home and get changed to go to dancing. That was really important on a Friday night. So I went for a wee interview at the drawing office, and they were quite pleased with my progress, and they turned around and said, but you'll need to spend a year in the ships, and if you're successful with that, then you can come up to us in the last year to break in the drawing office. So that's what happened. Now, can you imagine the picture? I'm away for maintenance and I'm getting to all these massive ships. Oh, anyway, I'll just give a wee bit of how to put a breakdown in case folk don't realise what to do in shipyards. Anyway, the first ship I went on, right, it was the biggest, right, oil terminal, oil tanker, right, 250,000 tonnes. Now you can imagine, hi Susan, hi Liz, hi Margaret, can you imagine the size of that? Now, they're clever people in the design office, you know, because they had to work out the angle and put it on the stocks, right, and the slipway, and build up gradually and angle it, because the length of this thing was huge, and they had to angle it across the Clyde to go up the River Cart. Also what they had to try and do was, and this is a very tricky one, is to judge how many drag chains had to be fitted, so that when it launched, that slowed the speed before it ran away up the River Cart somewhere, and that'd have been a disaster. Hi Richard, hi Stephanie. So, that's what it's all about regarding launching a ship, in case you didn't know. And the other thing as well is they've got to rig it up with a platform ready for the champagne to crack. And it's all timed. If you crack it, you make a wee speech. Now, if the bottle doesn't break the first time, I'm afraid they say it's bad luck for the ship, so you always got to try and get it right on the button to break it. So, what happened? Oh, here we go. See, try to get my writing is murder policy. Right, the first thing was, I got on the big ship, and you meet the rest of the apprentices. The apprentices meet together for the tea break. Well, it wasn't really a tea break. You stole some time. Now, you might imagine the height of the ladders you go down, and the apprentices of the house made a house. Hi Stephanie, hi Gary, hi Linda. They made a house, right, and you ought to take your turn to make the tea, but you could do all these big ladders. So, it's come to my turn. Now, maybe a lot of you don't remember, do you remember big old dry milk tins, the metal ones? Well, that's what we had, and we had a welder's rod, we had fitted 2 holes in it, and that was a handle for you, right? Now, that can, was the date all the boys in the house and you couldn't afford to spill any. So it came to my week. Hi Linda, hi Claire. Came to my week, and what you've got to do is you go up to the river, there's fire to boil it. And me being a wee guy, I don't know what it was. The river used to say, hold on, put the electrician in first. Well, someone wasn't very happy. So you put it in, get it heated, ready to boil, and then you put the tea in. Right? Get a stir. And then you go to balance, get doing all the ladders to get to the house. It was a nightmare. Anyway, and then we out in there. Health and safety, passed it round. We had a slug, passed it round again. So that's what the tea break was for. So we managed to do that. Then one of the first jobs I done was cable separating. It's quite a laborious job. It's an important job to do. You've got to run cables all along the ship and separate them so there's no interference with different signals. And you run them on, you tie them up, and then you get saddles and you screw them on. A bit of a job, but it had to be done. Had to be done, I'm afraid. And then you had what you called major pull lines. Big heavy cables, and you pulled them all along. And then one of the major big ones was the degaussing cables. Now, do you know what degaussing is? Right. They go right round the top of the ship. They go in a channel, and I'm telling you, they're really thick, heavy cables, and they've got tar on them as well. So you have to wear gloves. And this time we're doing it, it was snowing. You don't stop. You just got to carry on, pulling these cables in. Well, degaussing, in case you don't know, that creates a magnetic field on the ship because there's still bombs in the water for the Second World War. Even going out to Suez and other places and that. That's how you'd keep the minesweepers to sweep them up. So that's what it's for. Nowadays, I can't tell you because of the Official Secrets Act, I can't tell you how you do it. That's my excuse anyway. So that's what you done with. And here, then they give you marking off jobs. And you go into compartments. And you mark off where the cable trays have to come. And then once you mark it off in chalk, then you arrange for the stud welder to come in, boom, 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 pull the studs, tray on, and then ready to wire it up. That's how it sounds simple, right? So my first job, my German says, right, Willie, I'll show you what to do, and then I'll let you carry on. And you done all the chalk, get it all done over the bulkheads and up the deckhead and all the way down. And he went, hey wee man, you done a good job of that, to tell you the truth. Right, that's us finished. We'll come back tomorrow morning, right? We've arranged for a stud welder and we'll get the studs in and then we'll get the tray fitted as well. Great job. So what happens? Goes the next morning and oh my great water disappeared. Because it was in an air conditioning compartment, right? And the insulator came in the night shift and covered all the bulkheads, covered all my chalk work, and that was it. Oh, I could have great, and I'm going, so I had to start all again and do that. So, let's see now, aye. So then, a wonderful place in the John Brown shipyard. John Brown's engineering, massive engineering shops, massive. So you went there if you want to get done with engineers. It's a huge place, absolutely huge. But the other thing good about it was, you could get anything in the engine workshop, okay? Especially at lunchtime. You can go get your hair done, you get a haircut, no problem. The bowl on top of your head, it didn't matter, it was cheap. You could also get pelmets made. You could even get furniture made as well. The big trick is getting it out. That was the problem, getting it out of the shipyard. But there were ways and means. You could fling it on the dyke and get it later on, or you could bung one of the drivers. Hi Bill, hi David. You could bung one of the drivers and they'd take it home for you. I'm sure my dad done that. He brought stuff up. And lorries used to arrive and that. No, anyway. It's a tit for tat, that's what happened. Also, you could go and put in your bets. Aye, this guy here, and get cigarettes. Sell cigarettes, you won a bet, it was a bookies runner, so you won a bet, and that was how it went. So that was, so the last year, went up, that was me finished doing in the year. I mean, the year really went right in. The only thing that bothered me a wee bit was the boys that used to travel with, right? They were all travelling the same, so that means I was going up to the office and they were still doing, and there was two of them joiners, and we travelled to Paisley all the way down. And the sad thing about it was, the time they brought in all that crap stuff, Marmite and these kind of things. No Marmite, Marmite. And the tools, they created a lot of dust. And unfortunately, the two of them had an early death in their late 40s, 50s, with the lung disease, all that stuff getting in it. And there's a lot of the guys died with that. I think they've still got the place in Yoka, the asbestos, and they try to fight claims for people that get affected with it. So I was just a wee bit sad bits where the guys, the trades, and they done all these kind of things. So, then after my 4th year, I was at the drawing office. And I worked in the maintenance drawing office, right? And I said to my mother, because I ended up with a collar and tie, you know, so you could dress us all up. And I worked in the maintenance office, getting to know how to use ink pens. Oh, and could be a bit of disaster using ink pens and drawing straight lines or drawing circuit drawings. And the thing is, they told me, you need to buy some set squares, son. Okay, right, buy some set squares. And a rule as well, a rule. Are you any good at logarithms? Yes, I'm quite good at right, that's fine, okay, right. You got a slide rule? Yes, I bring your slide rule in as well. Some folk don't remember the bloody slide rule. Remember him? Anyway. So that was us getting set up. But what I didn't know is I should have got a beveled set square, right? Because the T-square had a bevel on it. And I didn't realise it, because what happened was, when you're drawing a line, I think underneath, and then when you moved it down in order drawing, oh, an absolute nightmare. I don't know how many times I got my knuckles wrapped in the roller. And then the other thing as well is, I had to go down and maybe with the electrician, the maintenance, to find out what modifications they'd done, or what lighting they'd done, and sockets. So I had to sketch it in and do the drawings. But see me done, oh, the shuriken I got. Oh, here's a wee man coming, oh, colour and tie and all that. We better not cut this tie off, as we did the last time. So that was basically, and then I was in the maintenance drawing office, and for them up to the big drawing office, which I'll be telling you stories about that as well. Now, I'm going to close tonight. I'm going to do a wee bit of promotion for Whiteley's Retreat, right? I'm going to Buff, right? Now, they're advertising on their Facebook page, right? You can actually use the Buff.
Intelligence is just an estimate, essentially, and it's up to policymakers to decide what to do with that intelligence.
Okay, if you want a mask. It also widens out a bit, and it does that as well. I think it's 12 quid, something like that in postage. And you can always use it full in the winter as well. Very stylish, I must admit. So, if any of you are interested in them, just go to the Facebook page of Whiteley's Retreat. And I think that's me finished for it. So I hope you enjoyed. There's a lot of more stories on the shipyards. I only try to cover all. I mean, that was 5 years. But the drawing office will be next. I'll not tell you when it's going to be right now. And there's some magic stories in that as well. Absolutely magic. History was born in John Brown as well. I'll tell you that as well. I'll tell you all about it. Anyway, I've not even done a wee cheer tonight. Now, do you know I've just told us tonight? The lockdown now is equivalent to restrictions in World War II, right? The difference in World War II and it is now, all the folk done is a tell. They were on for a certain time, right? They made sure their blinds were all down. Doesn't matter, the discipline was there. The difference now is, some folk not doing this, days are tell. There's more cars on the road now, an increase. And I think folk are saying, oh, stuff this. So, stay safe, keep your distance, and all the best. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.